Sup guys, we're back with another update. So we're in the testing world right now, which actually this was the original idea for the main menu was a TV screen, but it didn't look very good. So this is my testing world where I test out ideas, and so I was testing out a phone thing, and so this was the original idea. Let me go into here and turn off the landline, make it invisible and hidden in game. So if we walk over to this, as you can see, you would hover over a button. And then what made me switch my idea was the fact that you could, yes, use the buttons and whatnot. However, you can't pick up the phone. This is one object. So I realized that idea wasn't going to work. So then I started brainstorming, and that's when I came to the idea of using a brick. So if you notice, all of these collisions are like really weirdly placed. In fact, the end button or the end call collision button is like down here. And that's because I ran into a small issue, which was the fact that because of the way that the camera is, as you go further down, you actually had to place these further down for some reason. I think it has to do with the way it, triangulates your mouse's position based on 3D space. So, whoops, if I make this visible again and not hidden in game. So this is the new idea. We have a little phone here, and then you press, excuse me, press B, and now you can use the phone. And as you can see, everything actually does line up, all the collision boxes and whatnot. And so I actually had to look something up because originally I thought the pound sign, I just realized I removed the pound sign and star button. Anyways, the pound sign button was right here. And there were some phones where you'd press the pound sign in order to start a call. However, for phones that had a red rec button, it was actually that you'd press this to start the call once you finished inputting the phone number. So I actually had to do research to make sure I was getting this right because I thought that the record button was maybe for listening to recorded voicemails, which to be fair, that could still be the case. It could be recorded voicemails and when you put in buttons. When you input a phone number, you can press record to also answer the call. But anyways, I am slightly worried about using this for one reason. Young people, because this is integral to 100% completing the game. It is not integral to beating the game, but it is integral to 100% completing the game. So anybody who doesn't know how a brick phone works might run into the issue of how do I start the call? And also the end call button is actually kind of hard to read because of all the effects I have on it. I just realized. So I might make the phone slightly bigger or like closer to the face, but I can't do that. I've already fucking moved all of the collision boxes so that they're perfectly, and even that's not perfectly lined up because you can, hover off of it and it still works, but who fucking cares? I know I don't. I've spent way too fucking long. I've spent the last 2 fucking hours moving these collision boxes until they were in good positions. I'm not fucking doing that again just so you can read the fucking end call button. All right? I'll probably not even have the end call button work. I mean, so the reason I added the end call button was specifically for the fact of what if somebody picks up the phone by accident. I wanted a way for them to exit out of this, which I haven't set up any of the button presses yet. And also, I think so. This is another thing I'm going to change. The hover overing it changes the texture to be darker, but I think it's a bit too dark for hovering. So I might change the darkness for hovering and make this instead the thing that happens when you click. And then the other thing is I need to add up here the phone number you're inputting. So I'll add like a little text display right here that will say the phone number and whatnot. But yeah, there were some other things I've added. I added a bunch of achievements. So the demo now has a total of, I believe, am I sharing my screen? Let me check. No. Okay, you're only seeing Unreal Engine. So I can check because this is the sad thing. I can't show you Steamworks at all because of NDAs. So I can't actually show off anything in Steamworks such as achievements. But the demo has 12 achievements, and I've created a total of 27 achievements for the full game so far. There's going to be more achievements, but I actually now fully have a idea of how to connect all of these stories. I've whoops, didn't mean to do that. Anyways, so the idea is fully there. It's not implemented obviously, but it is there. And one second, my fucking headset fucked up. Whatever. I'll just keep talking. So, anyways, I have the idea fully worked out pretty much. I know how I want the stories to connect and there to be meaning behind the little hub world I created. If I go into maps, hub world. So, I created meaning behind this hub world now where you get the VHS tapes, put them in to play the levels and whatnot. And oh no, it's getting crunchy. One second. I'm gonna pause real fast. Okay, we're back. I fixed my mic. It's not gonna get crunchy now. So in this hub world, this is how you select the game that you want to play. And another thing I'm planning on adding is actually, let me do that. So you see, we got uh forward and backward, which this has red crayon on it. I haven't really looked at this all that closely. Holy shit! This like actually modeled and shit. What the fuck? Anyways, so wow, I just realized that's sideways. That's slanted. Anyways, I'm sorry. So with the way that things work right now, this doesn't have any functionality besides playing the game. However, this is my plan. Once you've completed a level, you'll unlock that if you input that VHS in again, it'll zoom in like this or something like that. And I guess actually it would have to be more like this because right here is going to be the display text. So right here, because each level is going to be separated into chapters. The demo level, which is the first story you play through in my full game, is going to have 4 chapters. So I was thinking it would be cool if you could do forward and backward to select the chapter. And then up here, it would do a little display of like, it would say the movie title, and then it would show the chapter selected and whatnot. And then you press play to play from that chapter, you know? I was thinking that would be cool, a way to select chapters and whatnot. But yeah, so that's just an idea I have. And then another thing I've added is in signals. I'm not going to be showing off some things I added because they are secrets. Oh yeah, right here. You could actually see me looking at this, trying to fucking map it out and shit before realizing it wouldn't work. So I'm actually going to replace this phone with the brick phone. I'm moving so slow right now. Okay. So ignore everything you're seeing. Sorry if there's a bit of crunch to my vocals right now. My mic is fucking up still, so I don't know what to do. Fuck's sakes. There we go. So oh, fuck. I can't show off like half of the shit I've made. Oh, and here I've started working on a level sequence bit. So this is going to be the plane crash ending. So that's something at least. And then I can't go over to the airport. You might see something that you're not supposed to see. And another thing I added as you got actually I already talked about that last time. So I did that. Let's see, what can I show off? Let me grab something real fast because this is actually going to be important. What the fuck? Characters. No, not materials. Oh, you know what? It's in meshes and it's called man. So we now have other player models, or not player models, but we have other models in the game, and they have animations and whatnot. And I've blurred their face to because if I didn't, it would be very obvious that it would be immersion breaking. So, anyways, we're going to have a little date scene over here. I haven't finished this area since I haven't finished checkpoint 3 yet. But after checkpoint 3, this is going to be the last checkpoint I work on, and you're going to be on a little date just sitting across from somebody, and their face is going to be fucking blurred. And this is my idea. What I'm thinking for as a sort of look to the scene, is Five Nights at Freddy's Pizzeria Simulator salvage minigame. That's kind of the lighting idea I have, and kind of just the look and feel I'm going to give that scene. And yeah, so hopefully now that I have other things mapped out, I should be able to finish checkpoint 3, finish checkpoint 4, get started on the bad cutscenes for both, and then start working on the in between chapter or checkpoint cutscenes, cuz like if you choose the good ending by going out this door, I have to look away because if I look over there, you'll see something, I think, maybe, possibly. Anyways, you have to go through this door to get the good ending, which is you'll get, as I've talked about previously, you get a phone call telling you not to board the plane, so you can either board the plane by going through this door over here or not board the plane by going through the door that's right here. And then that sends you over to checkpoint 2, which is right here in the bathroom and whatnot. So that's another thing. I should probably delete this guy now that I don't need him. Oop. So that's another thing. So yeah, then checkpoint 2 sends you to your apartment. Checkpoint 3 is also going to be inside the apartment as well. And so yeah, in between levels, pretty or chapters, checkpoints. Fuck. In between checkpoints, for instance, when you decide not to board the plane, I need like a little cutscene that explains that the plane he would have boarded crashed and everybody who was on board died. I need cutscenes to explain that type of shit because if I don't, people are just going to be fucking confused at what the hell is going on, and I won't blame them. So yeah, there's still plenty I need to do, but I am really goddamn close to being done, and it's actually insane. So I have a grand idea here. I can't explain it. I cannot explain the idea because it's something you guys have to just figure out when you play the demo. But when I do finish the demo and put it on Steam and whatnot, I will, of course, tell everybody the demo's finished. Go play it, go check it out, give me feedback and whatnot, so I can make the game even better. But I'm really happy with how my game's turning out. I'm also just I still can't get over just having a big ass fucking cube right next to this ugly ass thing, right next to this actually kind of nice looking area. At least when you're looking at it through the in-game camera, it looks really nice. And then we have this area over here, which is it's something. And then we have the airport, which looks rather creepy. Or it just looks weird. It's not it's not a real place. What the fuck is this? Oh, that. Okay, yeah. But yeah, so that's about everything I've gotten done this week. Uh, which honestly is quite a lot, you know, having the game literally pretty much fully mapped out, um, start to finish for all, not just the demo, but for everything, having achievements already made. I haven't added the logic for getting the achievements yet, so that's something I totally forgot to fucking do after adding them, but I will do that, hopefully. Hopefully I'll remember. But yeah, so I just have to finish checkpoint 3, which is going to be really simple. You're pretty much just going to spawn here, and then you're just going to be all like, "Ah, where are my keys? I need to get going for the fucking the concert that I'm going to." And then you're going to fucking look around for your keys. You're going to find them and shit, and then you're going to get a phone call going like, don't go to the fucking music fucking concert." Sorry. And and then you get to choose, go out the door and go to the concert, or uh go to bed. Yeah, those are your choices. Go to the concert and die, or go to bed. And then you get to checkpoint 4, which, as I've explained already, is going to be a date over here. And I have some funny things planned for this. And the date actually plays a very integral part to the secret that I am hiding that I cannot explain. Uh so it's going to be interesting, and my fucking voice is still getting crunchier as I talk. So I'm really sorry if the audio just sounds really weird. But yeah, got quite a bit done. I've been taking a lot of Adderall. No, I have been prescribed Adderall, and that's why I was able to get so much more done than I normally do within this 1 week. But yeah, I'm really, really feeling good about this now. I'm really looking forward to finally having this finished and seeing what people say about it and whatnot. Which, it's really funny. I actually, before I woke up today, I had a dream that I was going through Steam. It was like Steam Next Fest for this coming Steam Next Fest, you know, June Next Fest. And I was looking through it, and somebody had like copied my game exactly. Like, it looked the exact same, but better. And I was all like, "Oh no, now I can't put out my game." So hopefully that isn't a premonition. Hopefully that doesn't come true. If that does come true, I'm gonna fucking cry. If somebody really did watch my fucking devlogs and copy my fucking game almost exactly, I'm going to cry. Anyways, see you guys in the next one. Peace.